Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to everyone. My name is Farhana Hanim binti Mohsin, and in this conference I would like to present the paper with the title of Meaningful Work, Affective Commitment, Gratitude and Happiness at Work. So this is a conceptual paper. So along with me, the other co-authors for these papers are Nurhayati Mat Isa, Azian Awi, Nur Hazrini Muhammad Zahari, and Nik Nuraishani Azmi. We are from Faculty of Business and Finance, Universiti Tunku Abdul Rahman. So without further ado, I would like to start presenting this paper. Joyner and Joyner 1996 points out that all categories of fundamental human emotions include happiness. Happiness at work is having a meaningful work life in addition to enjoyment, positive affective experience, pleasant feelings, and pleasure. In this paper, we focus largely on the role of meaningful work, affective commitment, and gratitude in shaping employees' happiness at work. Recent research from World Happiness Report 2017 suggests that employment not only affects happiness, but also affects organizational performance and productivity. Happiness at work has been linked to increased professional success, job performance, and assisting others. When compared to an unhappy employee, happy employees are twice as productive, 6 times more motivated, take only 1/10 as many sick days, and intend to remain in the organization longer. Given the substantial amount of time spent at work, happiness at work is an essential component of achieving individual well-being and happiness. The purpose of the present study is to gain a deeper understanding of the contributors to work happiness, particularly the role of meaningful work, effective commitment, and gratitude. Therefore, studying this topic could provide insight for further enhancing employee happiness at work. In this paper, we adopted Pascoe and Tamayo's 2008 definition of happiness at work, which they defined as the predominance of positive emotion at work, including affects and moods, and people's perceptions that their work allows them to express and develop their potential and advance toward achieving their personal goals, that is self-actualizations. The notion of happiness can be separated substantially into hedonic happiness, pleasant feeling and favorable evaluations, and eudaimonic happiness, that is meaningful accomplishment, feeling of growth, and morally right attitudes. Many conceptions of happiness that are linked to employment frequently place the main emphasis on hedonic sensation of pleasure and liking, as well as positive opinions about an object such as job satisfactions, effective commitment, and the experience of positive emotions while working. Fisher 2010 listed 4 typical responses. A person's happiness is influenced by 4 factors. The first one, their circumstances on surrounding. The second one is personal characteristic. The third one is an interactions between the individual and the situations. And the last one is the decisions they make on their course of actions. Meaningful work refers to an overall assessment that one's work achieves significant, meaningful, or worthwhile goals that are consistent with one's fundamental values, according to Allen et al. 2019. Meaningful work consistently has advantages for employees and organizations, which is more concrete reason why it matters. People who describe their job as meaningful exhibit traits that are attractive to employers, such as higher level of job satisfaction, well-being, high level of engagement, and improved well-being. Huta and Ryan 2010 discovered that while hedonic pursuit, which is connected to happiness, generated short-term advantages, eudaimonic pursuit, which were primarily associated with meaningfulness, were more important for cultivating fulfillment and a good life over the long term. We posit that meaningful work relates to happiness at work. Since happiness and meaningfulness are positively correlated, they share common similarities. This study focuses on meaningful work because in the workplace it may influence employees' happiness by providing them with a sense of purpose. Effective commitment is defined as an emotional attachment, identification, and involvement of employees in the organizations. Effective commitment is an employee's emotional ties with organizations, like the bonding of their responsibilities and duties. Bagley and Jaska, 1993, discovered that effective commitment buffers the negative impact of work pressure, minimize health issues of the employees, and boost satisfaction or happiness at work. Emotional affective devotion is viewed favorably by Mayer and Allen, 1991. Effective commitment is connected to the emotional bond a subordinate has with his organizations, to his identification with it, and the participation of its members. Because they are so confident in the organization principle and objective, subordinate with strong emotional commitment will continue to work for the organization. Gratitude is widely acknowledged to improve well-being and has been the subject of many studies. Gratitude is defined in this conceptual paper as an attitude of appreciation and thankfulness for people, things, circumstances, and events. Grateful people are more likely to engage in such positive self-cognition, which can lead to lasting happiness and well-being. Moreover, gratitude can be used to improve psychological well-being in the long term, increase life satisfaction, enhance self-esteem and life satisfaction better. Gratitude can make life happier and more satisfied. The effect of gratitude as moderating the relationship between a work event and emotion has not yet been investigated extensively. Frederick 2001 concludes that when we experience good emotions, our attention is widened, which result in more thought and behaviors. This expansion of the thought-action repertoire is supposed to boost positive well-being and create permanent long-term resources. Accordingly, it is said that having higher level of gratitude enable people to accumulate resources, boost their positive well-being, and reduce the negative impact of work-related stress on well-being and distress. This is the proposed research framework for our study. From this model, we propose three hypotheses. The first one, meaningful work will be positively related to happiness at work. Second hypothesis, effective commitment will be positively related to happiness at work. And the third hypothesis, gratitude will moderate the relationship between meaningful work, effective commitment, and happiness at work, such that the relationship is stronger for those with high gratitude rather than low gratitude. These are the proposed measurements for this study. For variable happiness at work, to measure happiness at work, Silas, Valina, and Allegri 2021 happiness at work instrument will be used. The 9-item survey included items such as, at my job, I feel strong and vigorous. I am enthusiastic about my job, and I get carried away when I'm working. For meaningful work variable, Stagger, Dick, and Duffy 2012 instrument will be used to measure meaningful work. The 10-item survey included items such as, I have found a meaningful career, I understand how my work contributes to my life's meaning, and I have a good sense of what makes my job meaningful. To measure effective commitment, 5 items from Mayer and Allen's effective commitment scale, and 1 item concerning pride in organizational membership from the organizational commitment questionnaire will be used to assess effective commitment. The 6-item survey includes items such as, I feel a strong sense of belonging to my organizations, I feel personally attached to my work organizations, and I'm proud to tell others I work at my organization. To measure gratitude, the gratitude questionnaire 6-item form GQ6 by McCullough, Emmons, and Sung 2022 will be used. It is a 6-item self-report questionnaire designed to assess individual differences in the proneness to experience gratitude in daily life. It included items like, I have so much in life to be thankful for. If I had to list everything that I felt grateful for, it will be a very long list, and I am grateful to a wide variety of people. As for conclusions, being happy is a top priority in life. Given its numerous advantages, happiness has been the subject of research for many years, and at the moment, management studies are interested in studying well-being and positive attitudes like job satisfaction, commitment, and happiness. It is also a topic of interest for organizations that make an effort to invest in their employees' happiness, fostering attitudes that produce favorable results. Organizations must design and maintain work environment that can support the development of happiness and well-being for their employees. This can be accomplished by placing more emphasis on the application of positive psychology principles and focusing on the factors that influence workplace happiness. The organization must concentrate on creating positive psychological notion to build a healthy and pleasant workplace. To foster pleasure at work, organizations need to be built in a way that incorporate a number of these elements. For example, meaningful work, effective commitment, and gratitude at the workplace as being proposed by this study. That is all the brief presentation for our concept paper. Thank you very much for listening throughout these presentations. Thank you again and have a nice day.